Living beyond the mind, opening hook, chaos to question, slow, contemplative tone. Have you ever wondered why your mind never stops speaking? Why the moment you sit down in silence, a thousand voices rush in, criticizing, analyzing, planning, fearing, remembering, as if the world inside your head refuses to rest? And yet, beneath all that noise, have you ever asked yourself, who is the one listening to it all? Entering the inner struggle, your mind is like a storm. Thoughts flash like lightning. Emotions rumble like thunder. And just when you think it's over, another storm begins. We spend so much of our lives believing this storm is who we are. Every thought feels urgent. Every emotion feels final. We obey them. We fight them. We drown in them. The storm says, "You're not enough." The storm says, "What if it all goes wrong?" The storm says, "You must be in control or everything will fall apart." And we believe it because no one ever told us that we don't have to. Guiding reflection, softly inviting the viewer inward. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a slow, steady breath. Feel the air moving in and moving out. Now notice, as you sit here, thoughts are still arriving. Maybe they say, "This isn't working." Maybe they wander to the past or leap toward the future. But here's the truth. Your peace has never depended on their silence. You don't need to stop thinking. You only need to stop believing every thought. Metaphors, sky and storm. Imagine the sky, vast, endless, untouched. Now imagine the weather inside it. Storms come, clouds form, rain falls. But no storm has ever damaged the sky. The sky does not resist. The sky does not cling. It simply allows. Your awareness is that sky. Your mind is the weather. When you identify with the storm, you suffer. When you rest as the sky, you are free. Emotional depth, overthinking, and ego. Overthinking is the ego's favorite game. It whispers that if you analyze enough, plan enough, control enough, you will finally feel safe. But has that ever worked? How many nights have you lost to endless cycles of what if? How many days have been dimmed by memories you cannot change? How much energy has been drained by conversations that never happened, except in your imagination? The ego believes every thought is truth, but not every thought is truth. Not every thought is useful. Not every thought deserves your attention. Guided inner practice. Soft, soothing, almost like a meditation guide. Right now, listen. A thought may arise. I don't understand. Notice it, watch it. But instead of climbing into the thought, stay where you are. Like watching a bird pass across the sky. You don't need to catch it. You don't need to follow it. Simply let it fly by. Do you see? Peace isn't found in fighting thoughts. Peace is found in no longer needing to believe them. Emotional healing and letting go. So many of us carry pain, stories from the past, judgments about ourselves, fears about tomorrow. We let the mind repeat them endlessly, like a broken record. And the more we believe them, the heavier we become. But just as a wave cannot exist without the ocean, a thought cannot exist without your awareness. When you notice the thought, without believing it, its power dissolves. The story loses its grip. And suddenly, the weight you've carried for years begins to lift. The nature of awareness. Awareness is not fragile. It cannot be broken. It has been with you through every high, every low, every heartbreak and joy. The mind has changed. The body has changed. But awareness has always been here. It was here before your first thought, and it will remain after your last. You are not the storm. You are not even the sky. You are the infinite presence in which even the sky appears. Transformative realization. Tone becomes slightly more powerful, uplifting. So what happens? When you stop believing every thought, suddenly the critic loses its power. The fear loses its grip. The endless search for control softens. You begin to see thoughts for what they are, clouds passing through the vastness of who you are. You no longer chase them. You no longer run from them. You simply allow. And in that allowing, something miraculous happens. The storm calms, the mind softens, and peace, the peace that was always here, rises to the surface. Guided reflection, deep inner shift. Gentle, intimate tone. Take another breath. Feel it fill your body. Notice the silence beneath this moment. What thoughts are passing now? Maybe they say, this is too simple. Maybe they say, this won't last. Notice them, smile at them, and let them pass. Now feel the stillness that remains. That stillness is you, living in freedom. Living beyond the mind does not mean escaping thought. It does not mean silencing the mind or battling with it. It means recognizing, I am not my thoughts. I am the awareness in which thoughts arise and dissolve. From this place, you live differently. You listen, but you are not controlled. You think, but you.